Hi, it's me, Moon, and today I'm going to talk about some books. The first one is Demian. I don't know what's the name in English. It's by Herman Hesse. I don't know how to say it in, a natural accent. So, whatever. Short story about the book. There's this boy called Emil Sinclair. He's the main character, and there's this boy called Demian. And Emil Sinclair is a shy boy who grew up in a Christian family with caring parents. And the good shy boy. And Emil Sinclair is that kind of boy who seems almost holy to Demian is the boy who seems almost holy. He's kind of majestic in terms, how do I say it? He seems perfect and to have connections with the kind of God himself. And I don't know why, but it's been a long time I actually read this book. And why I wanted to talk about this book is because I like Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I think there are very much similar things to these because Emil Sinclair and Ikari Shinji are very similar to me of how they are represented and how they act, how they think, how they are painted in the book, because they're both boys and they're teenage boys, shy. They don't really have trust in themselves and what to believe because they're in the midst of growing up. But then they all meet this boy who is kind of seems so perfect, and that almost like a mixture of perfect fatherhood and motherhood. That in this book is Demian, and in this book is Kaoru Nagisa. And I think Kaoru Nagisa and Demian are both really similar because, as I said, they seem perfect to the little shy boys. Oh, and the fun thing about this, that Damian's mom is called Eva. And the robot here is called Eva. So I don't know if Anno Hideaki actually read this and made this. It's kind of a ripoff, but a good ripoff. I don't say it's a ripoff, it's a good inspiration. So what I felt reading these two books are, everyone kind of go through this thing where you really don't know what to trust, and everything kind of goes forward besides you just staying in some place, and you kind of want to know what is good, what is evil, what's the meaning to this, and you want to just run away. And when you are trying to run away, it seems that running away will find you some answers, but no. But what I like about this book is in this book, Emma Sinclair kind of ends up in a war zone and dies. I'm not saying that's like a bad ending, but in this book, when Shinji is at the peak of stress and pressure from the outside world and himself, he just kind of always tells himself not to run away. And I think that's really everything. So this book may seem a bit more nihilism-ish, kind of everything in the world is pain and we are always finding all that stuff. But this is like, it's like a little touch of shonen anime in Japanese culture where the protagonist kind of goes Super Saiyan, but in this is Super Saiyan in a very pathetic way. Either it's pathetic or it's like a Son Goku world throwing kind of Super Saiyan. I like it because he didn't run away. That's the point. He didn't run away. In this book, he didn't run away too, but he didn't really hit what was hitting him, and he kind of went through some psychological pains, you know, trying to draw some things in his mind that aren't really real, almost paranormal, and a lot of things like that. And there's this part where Emil Sinclair and Demian talk about this God, as in the ultimate form of something, not the Christian God. There's this God where he is good, and he is bad. He is so everything. He is the God and demon himself. I forgot the name, what they call that. But this God and demon, this ultimate something, Sinclair kind of found meaning to it, but I don't know about that. I think it's a very don't know. You know, you try to find meaning with everything, like, why is this guy bullying me? I'm such a and then Demian comes up and like he's so like kind of holy and all that, and in the end you just kind of mash it all together, so, and then kind of praise this ultimate thing. But can we say Demian found his self-esteem, whatever the things that is inside himself? Not really sure, because he kind of died in the war. I'm not saying dying in the war is a bad thing, but he died in a war without a thought, I guess. But it was a pathetic thought. To me, it felt very pathetic. I liked it. I like, you know, really kind of grasping the pathetic little thoughts of every human being. You know, some things like this, as I said, for me, Emil Sinclair looks very pathetic, but in his own world, the whole world is kind of crumbling down around him. He wants to kind of die and stuff. But when you look at a third person's perspective, like in here, if we look at this boy's dad's perspective and look at his son, it seems pathetic because the whole world is like, it's really an apocalypse and his son is kind of scared to go in a robot. It's pathetic, but everyone has their own little fights. And the point is not to run away. See, you kind of do these things. Yeah. Bye.